Our next guest is a pop superstar. Charli XCX has been nominated for Grammys, for Brits, MTV Awards, as well as winning 2 Billboard Music Awards.
Her songs have repeatedly topped the charts around the world, and now she's back in Australia. Good morning, welcome back to Sunrise.
Thank you.
Now, we have to start with our little Aussie involvement here. Troye Sivan, 1999's been a huge hit. How great was it to work with him?
Like the dream. I mean, I love Troye. I think he's such a wonderful artist, but also just such a great person. And yeah, I mean, he's so talented, and I love everything that he stands for. He talks so much about the LGBTQ community, and honestly, like, it's just, when I look at him, I feel like I'm in love. He looks like an angel.
No, he's cute, isn't he?
He's a good bloke.
He's a good bloke. He's a good bloke.
Yeah. That's the best compliment. But the extra compliment is there's a sequel to 1999. Not many songs get a sequel. 2099 on the new album.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, we just loved working together so much, and honestly, 2099, the sequel, is a little weirder. I like to get a little bit weird, so does Troye. So 1999 is the pop moment, and 2099 is like the one for the freaks.
You'd love it.
You would love it. It's your jam.
Is it the start of a series? Will there be 2199 and
Who
22?
knows?
Could be like Rocky movies.
Yeah, stay
you go
tuned.
to 84.
I just love that Charlie's picked you as a freak already.
I can see it behind those glasses. I know.
Now, it's not just Troye Sivan. You're the queen of collaborations. You've worked with Iggy Azalea, Rita Ora, Cardi B, Lizzo. How do you decide who you want to team up with?
For me, when it comes to my album, particularly in my records, it's I have to be a fan of all of the people, you know, that I work with. I have to love their music and really respect what they do. But it's like a uniqueness, you know. I feel like all of the artists who I have collaborated with, particularly over the past couple of years, they're kind of irreplicable. Like, nobody can do what they do, you know? So, yeah, it's that uniqueness and that individuality that I gravitate towards.
Yeah. And you do lots of songs for other people too, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you prefer the performing or writing for other people, and do you have them in mind?
It's so different, you know, the two things are so different, but one thing for sure is, like, the songs that other people end up performing, I know I could never do, like this new song, Senorita, that Camila and Shawn Mendes is singing. It's like, that was a song I'm so lucky to have been a part of. It's so amazing to work with them, but I could never pull that song off, you know?
Not?
Oh my gosh, no, it's like meant for them. I mean, when they heard it and they wanted to work on it.
I think you're being too humble.
It's your song.
In there with Shawn Mendes.
No, it's their song. I mean, Camila and Shawn are both great writers as well. I mean, they really, like, moulded that song into the perfect song for them. They're brilliant in the studio, and yeah, they killed it.
Very polite.
Well, thanks. I can get
behind
rude sometimes, you know, if you're into that.
Well, rude and nude. Can we get a picture of
what a segue!
Your new, I know, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this album cover, ladies and gents. What is that?
Good morning,
Charlie.
That is some 3D body art. That this amazing visual artist designed for me. Her name's Inez Alpha, and yeah, I mean, for me, it's my most personal album yet, and I wanted to be on the cover nude because it just felt like the most honest thing. And I know that there will be some people who see it as, like, extremely sexual or erotic, but for me, it's not. I mean, the female form it's a body. It's everybody has
picture.
one, you know.
What does your mum and dad think?
I did call my mum and I was like, "Hey, this is gonna happen," and she was like, "Cool." But you know, I'm really lucky to have very supportive parents, and I don't see, like, the body as this, like, graphically sexual thing. Everybody has one, you know, and I see that image as kind
Right.
of soft.
It's a gorgeous shot. I hope that
you.
studio was warmer than our studio today. I can't believe you're here in the middle of winter.
I know, what's going on?
Well, next time you come back, it'll be warmer.
Yes.
I promise. You have to time it better next time, and it won't be long until you're back.
I'll be back.
Right.
Well, great
Okay.
to chat to you
Good to
today.
see you.
Thank you, you too.
Charli XCX's new album, Charli, is released on the 13th of September. It's available pre-order now. And Charli, sticky around. She's going to be a newsfeed panellist later in the program.
Do you know what you're in for there?
Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Rita Ora's done it before.
Yes.
She was great, wasn't she?
Rita Ora made headlines when she told us that she'd frozen her eggs.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you don't-
it's very revealing.
You
Great.
don't have to reveal
I need some good goss like Rita has.
If you can do that picture for your album cover, you're ready. You can
You're
reveal
fine.
stuff.
You're
All
ready
right.
for news.
It's a
Okay.
beautiful picture.
In the Sunrise News feed, the latest royal split. Madame Tussauds in London is moving its wax figure of Meghan out of its royal family display. Instead, the Duchess of Sussex will stand alongside her friends, the Beckhams and Tom Hardy, in a celebrity room. Let's bring in our very special guest, Charli XCX, to the news feed. Also, the Daily Edition's Ryan Phelan.
Not
and
so
Gretel
special?
Colleen. No.
Yeah, it's fading downhill.
not so special.
You're
yeah.
nothing compared to Charli.
And complete nobody.
Look.
Oh, hello, Gretel Colleen.
Gretel.
Yeah, just
I did
for
say
those-
Gretel. I
No, you
think,
didn't.
I? Oh,
But
sorry.
thanks.
Do you reckon this is a bit mean on Madame Tussauds' part?
Yeah, I mean, she's a royal and a celebrity, right? I mean,
Yes.
she's a hybrid. She can do it all. Maybe she should have her own zone.
Maybe we should have two of
You know,
them.
the VIP,
Yeah, two of
the
them.
VVVIP zone.
Have you met her?
No, I haven't. She seems very nice.
Right.
She seems very cool.
Oh, there you go. I like her. I think
I think
people
she's cool. I think she seems
people are a
cool.
bit mean to her though.
Are people mean?
Yeah,
I don't
true.
read. I don't read a lot about the royals. I won't lie. I'm sorry. I'm not like totally clued up. But she seems cool.
Yeah, I think so. Ryan, what do you think?
It looks very true to life, doesn't it? In fact, just out of shot in that photo, there were two wax security guards stopping people taking photos of Meghan as well.
Now you're being mean as well.
I would be more concerned if I was the wax Harry, because if you look in the background there, Tom Hardy, he's really creeping on Meghan there. He's looking directly straight at her. Look, he's getting some serious eye on Meghan right there.
Okay, I think you're all missing the obvious
the point?
opportunity to make a serious political statement here based on the wax figures, which is that this woman has been maligned.
Yes.
The way that people always seem to think there are two women, we have to put them into points of conflict, and she's struggling to be embraced by the royal family. And what have they done? Gone and separated from the royal family. She is a legitimate member and she needs all the help she can
No,
get.
this is very smart marketing by Madame Tussauds, because we're talking about it.
Yeah, well, we're not flying over there.
No, but we're talking about it, and it's creating interest, and people will probably go and see it if they weren't thinking about seeing it before. So I think it's just some clever
Charlie,
marketing.
have you met any royalty? You live in England.
I'm sorry.
Surely
I'm
you've
such a
met them all.
letdown. I'm such a letdown. I haven't.
Right.
I'm not like, you know, your number one like royal.
What about your mum and dad? Do they like the royal?
I'm such a rubbish Brit. We like them. I like the. I'm just not like. I'm not like the one who like really like super cares.
Right. What about what they wear? The girls here are fixated on who they're wearing.
Right. Yeah. I mean.
No, you don't either. Okay?
I think they look good.
You
They
don't
look
give a
good.
toss about them, do you?
Yeah, but look at this beautiful sense of style. Can you
Yeah.
imagine anyone
So
in the
what do
royal
you wear?
family
Yeah,
wearing that?
I'm sure that like Kate and Meghan could pull this off. This is Ellery. I'm sure they'd be into that.
Hillary.
You should be
Yeah.
Madame Tussauds, right next to Adele
know.
and
Do
Freddie
you reckon?
Mercury
Yeah,
and
she's at
Ed
the very
Sheeran.
beginning.
I don't, well,
One
Might
day.
be anything
Aspire
can
to
happen.
be
We'll push for that.
Do you
I aspire to
aspire
be
to be waxed?
ooh, risky 2019 pun. Ooh, body hair, baby. We're gonna make it about that.
Is that acceptable?
Pretty waxed,
Or do we
yeah.
forgive his age?
Yeah, body hair is like cool.
All right, next
you know?
topic. A mum who let her 5-year-old son pick the groceries during a weekly shop was a little surprised and delighted when there was no junk food in the trolley. And the only items she knocked back were grapes and prawns because of their price. The youngster picked fruit and vegetables, as well as staples like milk. Are you surprised, or do we think the mother's lying?
I they the only option?
What's the mother's lying on this? How could a 5-year-old would go for the Tim Tams and stuff like that? Would you have done this at 5?
I don't think I would have gone for the fruit and vegetables at 5. I would have been really about, like, all things sugary, pink.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think maybe that... I don't think the mother's lying. I think maybe she's just got a really health-conscious 5-year-old.
I used to do Dad's Day at Canteen, the local primary. I would spend hours cutting up the salad packs of celery and carrot. No bugger would buy them. You know, they'd all go for the chips and the
Maybe you cut them
flavoured
badly.
milk. Yeah, no, that's right.
It's good, though. I think he was more concerned about how many ushies he would get for his shopping trolley. I think it's good, though. I think the mother should take it a step further and actually, from the shopping trolley, teach that kid how to make a meal out of what he's bought. I think that's a dying art, kids learning how to cook. So, you know, take it a step further, but that's good.
I think this is another complex and layered issue.
Oh, Griffin,
And I'll
you're
tell
very
you what,
complex today, aren't
I
you?
am complex. Some have said I've had too much oxygen this morning, but the $130 is what was spent. $130.25 to feed a family of 4 for a week. That is not
That's
much.
like 4 ushies.
That's like toilet paper for a family. So, but also, I do think this is great, and kids need to be aware. But there, as you said, there's no meal necessarily being made from this, and I'm also becoming aware, far too late, as my children are the same age here. You know, my children are old, but becoming aware that kids need to be kids. I just think being joyful and learning how to be sneaky behind your mum's back and put things in the trolley that
You
she
could
doesn't
have
know
fun
are
with
there
that,
are
couldn't you?
good.
Koshy, teach them how to budget.
How to budget,
Couldn't
yeah.
you, hey?
How to buy the sale items, all that
Do you
sort of
think
stuff.
kids should be kids, Koshy?
Yes, definitely. We put too much stress on them and too much decision-making, sharing them. I agree with you. Getting a bit serious now. To the debate on social media over how long to leave a tea bag in the cup. See, this is a very English topic as well. It's been prompted by a British author's tweet which said, simply can't trust people who don't leave the tea bag to steep in the cup for a bit. I had to look up what steeping is. Joel Golby added, you think you can get enough depth of flavour just by squashing the tea bag with the back of the spoon. How long should you leave a tea bag in the cup? Charlie?
I think 2 minutes tops.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't like... that freaks me out. Like, people who, like, leave the tea bag in for ages, that's some weird vibes. Also, like, people who leave the tea bag in and, like, drink the tea, crazy.
Yeah.
People who leave the tea bag in and put the milk whilst the tea bag is in, messy. Like, no.
Right. So
It's
you
bad.
always put the milk in first?
No,
or
no,
take
I
the
put
tea bag
get
out?
the tea bag out of there.
Right, okay. All right.
You
No
know?
one knows more about tea than a Brit. I
Yes.
agree exactly with Charli XCX on this one.
Great.
Do you have herbal tea?
Yeah,
You're a herbal
sometimes.
tea person?
But I also just like classic English breakfast.
Right,
You
okay.
know?
Gretel?
I find it
Are you outraged by this as well, Gretel?
I am outraged.
Make a political statement.
It's very
I will.
complex.
Look, it is complex. I would like to comment on the judgmentalism of others. How one has their own tea is their joy and delight.
Yes,
I don't think
exactly.
we should criticise others. However, if I were dating a man who still had the bag in the cup, gone.
Right.
Gone.
Because it's gross.
Gone.
It's just
Are you as harsh
gross.
as that? If a man left the tea bag in, say Troye Sivan, when you were writing with him, left his tea bag in and drank it, would you say the song's off?
The collab is out of the question.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd have to reject it.
Yeah, everyone's got to have
Just another
boundaries.
political point. That might add grit to the songwriting.
Possibly tension.
Yeah.
Oh.
It shows an edginess.
Oh, grit to the collab. All right, guys? Keep it real, homie.
Oh my God, that was the
Thank you,
highlight of my day. Oh, that was so good.
I have a question for Charlie, though. Sometimes I leave the tea bag in because if you pour too much milk accidentally, it's good to have the tea bag still there to make the tea stronger.
Creepy. Good Sorry.
Charlie, come on.
Creepy.
Don't you know? Okay, all right, creepy. All right, I'll take that.